Mission start. Halo, namaku Vestia Zeta dari Hololive Indonesia Gen 3. Nice to meet you. As you can see, the book title is in the screen below. So, I haven't read this book in years. So I found this old book in when I was moving. You know how I moved to a new place? So I had to transfer all of my books, and I saw this one and I was like, what the heck? Maybe I should do a book review. If I'm gonna be reading something, I wanna share. No? I usually share what book I read with my friends, but my friends don't really like books that much. So, do you guys like books? Well, even if you don't, you're you have to deal with me. Sorry. Sorry but not sorry. You're gonna hear me nerd out about this book. Alright. So for this one let's do a different genre for each part. Should we do that? Maybe we can do like what is this? Psychology for this one, and then like next part we could do horror or whatever. Harry Potter. Ooh, fiction. Oh, kalian nggak suka non-fiction kah? It's nerding time. Hey, reading books doesn't make you a nerd, does it? I'm not sure. Anyway. Manga. Ne. ちょっと違うね. Aku langsung pengen belajar. Siap. Gimana ya? I prepared slides and stuff for today. Yeah. Jesus Albert, thank you. I see your cover is so powerful. Crash my PC. What? Telat nggak telat. Manga count as a book? Yeah, I guess so. Have you guys heard of Dale Carnegie? Ooh, I love non-fictions though. I love reading about like history and stuff as well. Halo Zeta, aku abis ulta pengen banget dinyanyiin happy birthday sama kamu. Happy birthday! Aku nggak bisa nyanyi, tenggorokanku sakit. Bioni, thank you. Congrats on a wonderful cover, Chief. I loved it. Should I say Aishiteru? Also, classic book review series. Let's go. Let's go! Oh my god, it took a while to get the permission for book reviews. Sad. So, that's why I don't have the permission to show you the book. So I can only show you like snippets and things that I wrote on my own, points that I wrote on my own. Septian, makasih, bro, makasih. Yeah. I love non-fiction books. It feels productive when read them. I see. Well, I'll take all of your book recommendations at the end, okay? At the end. Should we start? I want this to be like more of a discussion instead of me going like, yes, this book is 5 out of 5, you know? I want this to be like a discussion. Maybe we can discuss about things, like a study group, right? Discussion circle, cause if I was just going to review this like one-sidedly, the stream would be like 15 minutes. Uwe, makasih Uwe. Kucing berkacamata, too cute Uwe. Uwe. Reading glasses. I don't wear glasses, by the way. Okay, like a book club? from a cult. Oh, ceritanya cult tapi diem-diem apa nyamar jadi book club gitu. Ngeri banget. Ngeri. Alright, so I have my book with me. これ でしたね。But first, let's open. Announce the book titles in advance next time so we can discuss with you. Yeah. Sure. You're gonna buy the book? If I announce it, you're gonna buy the book? Huh? ちょっと待ってね。どこだっけ？私のスライド。Where's my damn slides? Deal? Ya deal ada banyak sih, tapi aku baru cuma baca yang ini sih.
Wait.
And I can't discuss like other stuff as well, so I can only discuss this book in particular. I'm not allowed to discuss any other books. I'm sorry. No perms. Okay, ちょっと待ってね。Get well soon です。Get well soon. これかな。Hi. There we go. Overview. What about public? No, still not allowed. Just this title. Just this title. Sorry. Okay, so ada PPT-nya. Iya dong, ada PPT-nya. Oh no, it's blocking the screen. Nah, ダメだ。ちょっと待って。邪魔だけど。Oh my god. I feel like I'm so awkward today. Is it because I haven't streamed in a while? I think so. Oh my god. I feel like it's because I haven't streamed in a while. I feel awkward. I feel like I'm in a real book club. Oh my god. Presentasi ke teman-teman. Ya udah mulai. Jadi I feel like I'm doing a presentation. What the fuck? Okay, so nilai tambahan, gak dapet nilai tambahan. Perkenalan dulu biasanya. Baik, selamat datang teman-teman. Nama saya Vestia Zeta dan saya akan mereview buku yang saya sudah baca sebenarnya beberapa tahun yang lalu, tapi baru baca ulang lagi tadi. Gitu, hari ini, kemarin. I tried reading this last night, but then I was like, I fell asleep. I tried not talking at all yesterday just to save my throat. And it's not, my throat is not broken because of the cover, by the way. The cover is done since long ago, but it's like, I think I did, like, I don't know. I think it's just like it's a cold. You know how I was like sniffing around in like the passport out stream? Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was annoying. Hi, じゃあ what's included in this book? Obviously, I cannot give you spoilers. I'll just tell you like the main points that I feel like are good about this book and so forth. Maaf baru muncul nama bukunya apa, ada di bawah. Di kiri bawah. Harus aku pin chat kak? Enggak lah, pasti bisa bacalah semua. Baca guys. Okay. So, apparently this book is like 8 chapters. Okay, I'm opening it now. There's like 8 parts, and then it's like the first part, like the first 3 parts is about like the introduction on what worry is, why why it is important to not worry. And then chapter 4 is more like about like your mental attitude about facing things in life. And then chapter 5 and so forth until chapter 8 is about the solutions, the practical solutions. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. I actually read it. I speed read it again. It was if I have to rate this book, I would say it's a 4.5 out of 5. Some points are missing because I don't know. I feel like some things are not. I don't know. It's like some things I feel like is not really like it does it might, some of the stories might not resonate with many people. Tidak beresonansi dengan semua orang. Jadi intinya tidak semua orang tuh bisa relate sama story-nya, ngerti? Broken. Keselak enggak? Doshita? Nandemo nai yo. Nandemo nai. So yeah, this book is pretty old. However, I feel like some of the things that is written here is still can still be used in this time and age. Okay, next slide. Oh, okay. So since the book title is all about like how to stop worrying and start living, people might be confused, you know? You're like, people worry all the damn time, right? Why care, you know? I worry all the time. Oh, not me. I was just like speaking of in like not me. I don't worry. I only read this book for fun. I don't worry. I literally go about my day and then at night I'm tired and I have time to worry. But this book is very helpful if you do worry. So what worry may do to you. So, worry is a lot more dangerous than we thought. People may think worrying is just, you know, well, if you have anxiety and stuff. But worry is also related to health, apparently. Hold on, I'll open this page. Chottomatte. Which one is it? I think it was like page... Oh, it's the first chapter. See? I forgot. Yeah, the book is a little old, but who cares, right? Who cares if it's a little old? You have something against old books? Alright, so from Dr. Alexis Carroll. This person says, I don't know who this person is, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna even pretend that I know. I'm not here to act smart, okay? I'm literally here just to share a book that I read and liked. I'm not here to be educating you on stuff, okay? I'm not here to educate you on stuff. I'm literally just here to share a book. So, by Dr. Alex... ちょっと待ってね。What? Okay. So, by Dr. Alexis Carroll. Those who do not know how to fight worry die young. So apparently, there's like and then this chapter has like a story about a businessman who gets sick from worrying. There's like a lot of things that like is involved in worry. For example, let's see. There's a book called Stop Worrying and Get Well, which is like easy for you to say, but anyways, there's a book called Stop Worrying and Get Well by Dr. Edward Podolsky. Podolsky? Oh my god, it's not Podolsky. I'm so sorry, Podolsky. I am so sorry. I am sorry. I botched all of the names. Get well soon. Jangan GWS dulu. Jadi, some of the chapter titles in that book includes What Worry Does to the Heart. High blood pressure is fed by worry. Rheumatism can be caused by worry. Worry less for your stomach's sake. How worry can cause a cold. Worry in the thyroid. And the worrying diabetic. So, basically in conclusion, worry affects your health. Stomach ulcers. Being a nervous wreck. And your sleep as well. So, lots of negative sides to worrying. But despite all that negative sides, negative effects, we still worry anyway. Why? Humans, am I right? Just like me. How I know that eating veggies would be healthy, I still don't eat it anyway. Humans. So yeah, a lot of body disease is related to worry. But it's easy for people to say, you know? They'd be like, if you want a longer life, don't worry. It's like, you know, you always say that to other people, right? If your friend is nervous, you go like, don't worry, don't worry. It's easy for you to say. So, this book will tell you the steps you can do in order not to worry. Isn't that great? Hello, Das, makasih. Read fiction to escape reality? Is that so? Is that why you read fiction? I read both, by the way. Anyways, remember the quote. Those who do not know how to fight worry die young. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, Dr. Carol was speaking to you all along. To you! I'm reading chat, by the way, don't worry. I'm not, like, ignoring you guys. I'm reading chat, okay? Discussion time, okay? But can we fight young to stay worried? Why would you fight to stay worried? There's no benefits to worrying. Why? You can plan things out. You can plan things out for the future, but what's the point in worrying, you know? But what if I'm worried about not being worried? That's called like for me, I call it the devil cycle, you know? It's an evil cycle. Like, for example, you're worrying about like let's say you have insomnia and you can't sleep. Right? And then the evil cycle is literally like you being like, "Oh my god, I can't sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, I'm gonna be sleep deprived." And it's pretty unhealthy, right? And you lay in bed and you keep thinking about it and you're just like, you're beating yourself over and you're like, "Oh my god, I can't sleep. This is gonna affect my health. Oh no, I shouldn't worry about this because if I worry, it's gonna be worse." And then you're worried about hello. How's the VOD? Oh no, the VOD is gonna be messed up. No, I even talked about the book for like how many minutes? Okay, I'm gonna tweet again. ちょっと待って。ツイートします。ねえ。I talked about the book a lot! Is it because I mentioned the devil cycle? Aku lagi ngomongin kayak nih lingkaran setan worry gitu terus mati. Bentar. Starting again. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, ツイートしました。はい、じゃあ続きましょう。ちょっと待って。はー。グルー。Thumbnailnya beneran deh. Comedy. Coffee fun biar pisikun tidak ngantuk. Iya, pisikunnya ngantuk. Udahlah, capek diriku. Anyways, don't worry. No worries, I am back. Where was I? What worry may do to you? Worrying too much may crash your PC apparently. Now I know. Wait. Ini VOD-nya bakal hilang sih kayaknya. Ya udahlah, nggak apa-apa. Alright, hold on. ちょっと待ってね. I have to move all of the donations so it doesn't, like, you know. ちょっと待って。ここがいいかな。ここがいい。Life is unpredictable. Life lesson. Exactly. Sorry about that, chat. My PC had like a blue screen and then it went off, you know? Sometimes things just happen, and that's okay. Blue screen bottleneck kayaknya. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Dr. Alexis Carroll said, those who do not know how to fight worry die young. It's basically if I have to simplify what I said like for maybe like 10 minutes. In the beginning, I said something about worrying. Worrying causes health problems. Okay. And then it's an endless cycle of worrying. Like for example, you have to cut it right at the roots, you know? Potong di akar. Jangan biarin kelanjutan, jangan jadi siklus worry gitu. Don't let it like turn into a cycle. If you're worrying, don't worry about not being able to get sleep, you know? You worrying not getting enough sleep is worse than actually not getting enough sleep. That's not me who's saying that. That's the book. 私の言葉じゃないよ。It's from the book. ちょっと待って。Where's my summary points? どこ Where's my... ちょっと待って。I did so much work. PC くなんで Why you gotta do me like this? Where the fuck is it? Okay. So, like as you can see, PPT ka karo ya. So, basically there's a quote from this book that says, I don't care a hang if I don't go to sleep. It's alright with me if I lie awake until morning. As long as I just lie still and don't worry about it, I'll be getting rest anyway. Ya begitu. Jadi jangan cemas tentang kekurangan tidurmu. Itu yang justru lebih gak sehat dibanding kekurangan tidurnya sendiri. Gitu. stop worrying is not the same as stop caring though. You gotta care about things. Like, yeah, you gotta care about some stuff. The moment is wrong it goes wrong when you start caring about things that don't really matter, you know? If you care too much about things that are not really important, then you won't have time to care about things that are really important. What am I talking about? Aku kayaknya nggak boleh break stream lagi deh, sumpah. Aku awkward gitu. I feel like I'm in a library and I have to like speak really softly. Itu tangan Zeta kenapa? Kenapa? Kamu jangan tangan shaming ya. Oi. You wanna hand shame me? Is that what you are? Is that what you're doing? Hand shaming? Oke. Zeta jangan dimainin PC apa? Kabel PC-nya kagak. Siapa yang mainin kabel PC? Nggak di... Oke, next. So, you already know the consequences of worrying. This is a thing that I really like from the book. I like this one a lot. It's about, I feel like this point comes up a lot. Like, it is one of the most popular points from this book. Like, one of the most popular quotes. Like, if anyone is talking about this book, they might mention this one. Ini lumayan poin penting dari bukunya. To overcome worry, live in day-tight compartments. What does day-tight compartment mean? You know? What does it mean? It's literally in the beginning of the book. Like, who was the one who first started this? Oh, the one who started this term is Sir William Osler. I think it's a professor from Yale. Naruhodo? It's not from Dale. It's from another dude. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just call him another dude, but he is another dude. Anyways, it's from this dude, okay? And then he basically said that his success, the secret of his success is by living in day-tight compartments. It is basically focusing on today and today only. Is he single? I don't know. I don't know. We might have to Google. I don't know. Yeah, focusing on the present. And this also means not just focusing on the present. It's a little bit more specific than that. It's literally focusing on today. Just from morning till night. Guys, kalian pertanyaannya yang bener dong. Please tanya yang aku bisa jawab gitu loh. Jangan ya, bye. Semoga orangnya masih ada sih, tapi aku juga nggak tahu. This is like an old book, okay? I don't know. Anyways. Classic ESFP? What do you mean? What do you mean classic ESFP? You have a problem with ESFPs anyways. I don't know if this professor is single, okay? I can't answer that. This book is like from 1948. I don't know. Anyways. Where am I? Holy crap, I lost it. I lost myself. Where am I? one step at a time. Exactly. Okay. Anyways, basically, do not dwell in the past. Yeah. Do not dwell in the past. Let the past bury its dead. And then do not dwell too much on the future. I mean, thinking about the future and planning and organizing things for the future is different than worrying about the future. Because if it's planning, you kind of know what you're doing at that point, and you are letting the universe take its course, you know? But if you're worrying about the future, then you're just wasting time imagining things that might or might not happen, right? Aren't you dwelling in the past right now? You're from the future. We don't talk about that. I live in the present. I live in the present. Exposed. Oh my god, I got exposed. I came here to share you my favorite book, not to get exposed. She dwelled in the past so much she even time traveled. Shut up! うるせえな！うざいよ。うざい、知らない。聞きたくないよ、マジで。次 Next. Anyways, living in the present. Oh, this is one of my favorite quotes from the book that I really like. I had to like make a new slide for this one because I really like it a lot. Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. That is not the slide. ちょっと待ってね。あ、これ違うわ。これじゃないよ。Okay. This is my language. Whatever. We're reading a book. It's okay. From Robert Louis Stevenson. I wonder if I should say Louis or Louis. I don't know. Anyways, so let's be content to live the only time we can possibly live. From now until bedtime. Anyone can carry his burden, however hard, until nightfall. This is very important. I like this quote so much because I always say this. I always feel like I'm not trying to be like negative or pessimistic, you know, when I say that we don't know if we would still be here tomorrow, but we really don't know. I'm not trying to be negative and be like, oh my god, we're all gonna die tomorrow. No, it's just we don't really know. So like, at least we kind of know that we might live up until nightfall, and then if you sleep, we don't know, you know? I mean, sometimes we take life for granted as well. We're just like, well, we're gonna wake up tomorrow, we're gonna do the same boring ass shit, I'm going to my usual job. But we don't know. So I try my best to live at least, like, at least my best just for today. Because maybe if tomorrow, like, you know what? This book teaches you to plan things for the future. Like, for example, things that you have to do for tomorrow. However, you don't worry about it, you know? You let it go. You have, for example, if you're still at school, for example, I don't know any other example. You feel like you're gonna botch your presentation tomorrow. You prepare for the presentation today, yes, but you don't worry about it. You don't worry about like screwing things up. You don't worry about for example, you're gonna ask your boss for something. You don't worry about getting fired. It's today's task that we must focus on. What if I plan to worry about tomorrow? ダメだよ。ダメだって。ダメだって。Don't plan to worry. Worry to wait, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Just worry about today. Wait, today is ending. Today is ending in about 2 hours, kinda. Bentar lagi udah selesai hari ini, jam 12. Alberta, thank you. Don't worry about that if you're dead inside. No! Yamete! No. Treasure yourself more. Don't. I'm not telling you to be positive because there's a thing called toxic positivity, but you know, if however hard it is, just carry the burden up until nightfall. That's what Robert is saying. Not me. It's Robert. It's Robert. Ini apalagi aishite. Jangan aishite. Aishite-nya Aishite itu di masa lalu. Covernya udah lewat. Fokus di masa ini. Lynn, thank you so much. Thank you. Anyways. ちょっと待って。Ooh, this is very good as well. Ask yourself these questions. Ooh, asking questions to oneself. Jangan mempertanyakan diri sendiri ya. Tapi kalian lagi nyatet gak sih? Are you guys? How are you gonna be a secretary but not write things down? What is this? Do your work. Tata. ノットどこ？ノットやってよ。Catat di otak. Nggak bisa. Tahu nggak sih memori kita tuh lebih bagus kalau misalnya kita nyatet. Makanya dari dulu kalau di sekolah atau di mana suka disuruh catat kan. Itu tuh ada sains di baliknya gitu loh. Bukan karena mau nyusahin kita aja. Bukan karena mau nyusahin kita nyatet. Kenapa kan bisa ngetik? Iya bisa. Cuma nyatet tuh secara udah dibuktikan lebih nempel. Mager ya gitu. Anyways. Ask yourself these questions. So, these are the questions that the book asks you to ask yourself. ちょっと待って。Okay. これ。First, you have to ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can possibly happen? Like, before that, can I know? What are you guys worrying about right now? Anako, thank you. Write things down. You're sharing this PowerPoint after class, right, Professor? No. I am not sharing the PowerPoint. You have to take notes on your own. No sharing PowerPoints. No PowerPoints. No screenshot. Only notes. Worrying about life. Pinjam tipex tuh. Apaan sih? Ya bagus lah nyatet. Anda nyatet berarti ya. Nggak, aku ngakak gara-gara kalau yang ngomong kayak gitu biasanya nggak dibalikin gitu loh. You know how you lend your friends like your stationeries and they never give it back? Oh my god. Like in Secret Agent Academy, all of those pens that I lost, and I'm also very picky about my pens. I'm very picky about my pens because I like to write in cursive, right? So I'm picky about my pens. Aku cuma kayak pennya tuh cuma 1 atau 2 gitu. Aku tipe yang suka apa sih? Pakainya itu aja gitu. Biar semangat. Like I need to use my favorite pen for motivation to study. Anyways, have you asked yourself? Have you asked yourself? Fans yandere, selamat. Yandere janaiyo. Lagian ICT itu ya. ICT itu tentang seseorang this like young girl who wanted love from her parents. Like that's the interpretation. Kind of sad. Okay, ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can possibly happen, you know? Wait. Because most of the things that we worry about, sometimes it just don't happen. Can you think of the things that you think might happen that didn't happen? Like for example, screwing up on a big project, screwing up on a whatever it is, business proposal, whatever it is. Worried that you might get fired at your old job. What is it? You know? Did it really happen? And if so, and if it and if Nodoga itai! Bu, izin ke WC nggak boleh. Tahan. Nomimasu. Sandai Z, sandai. Iya, sandai. Don't worry about me. You might get stomach ulcers. Don't worry about me. Izin ko ukas, jangan, tahan. Okay, so anyways, that was the first one. Ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can possibly happen? And then the second one is, you have to prepare to accept it if you have to, okay? So for example, let's see. Ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can possibly happen? Do you guys have an example? Wait. Mertua posesif, buset. Namanya. Makasih. Hey Zeta, I like the idea of today's stream, surviving my midlife crisis by focusing with the presents. Love your new cover, it really suits you. Thank you. Arigato. Worst thing was your PC dying, but that already happened. Okay, so let's use this as an example. What's the worst thing that can possibly happen to the stream? I guess maybe like dying. The stream died, the VOD is gone, you know? But and then you list all of the things until it gets like worse and worse, you know? You're like, okay, what's the worst thing then? I guess I would have to do the stream another time, right? And then what? That's not a good example. Screw that. That's not a good example. Okay, let's think of something really practical. Like, what's the worst thing that can possibly happen? Not getting a raise, for example. And then what happens if you don't get a raise? You might have to move to another like another job, you know? Maybe you have to get a new job. And then what if you don't get a new job, you know? And then you have to prepare to accept it, you know? If you don't get a new job, for example, then you might not have enough money, and then you might not have enough for rent, for example. And then what happens if you don't have enough for rent? Then you might have to cut down on the food. And then what happens when you... I'm too passionate about this. But anyways, that's like an example. It goes on list. You have to... It's possible for you to list all of that. And then prepare to accept it if you have to. Because sometimes when you already know what's the worst thing that can happen, it might seem a little less intimidating. Like maybe we have to save up and cut off some food, but it's not like we're going to die. Maybe my stream will die 7 times, but it's not like I can't stream another day. Maybe you might miss the bus and then you will get 0 on the test, but it's not like you're gonna get kicked out of school, for example. Wait. I don't know. That's a bad example. Can we have a race? No. But then, ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can possibly happen? Wait. Bu, izinkan saya ke WC, nggak boleh dibilangin. Catat dulu. If any of you are... I'm talking to you, people who are watching this on your second monitor and then clicking in and clicking out of the stream, I'm watching you. You better be noting this down. I'm just kidding. Wait. Don't worry about your bladder. Focus on the present. Stop worrying about your bladder. Next, okay, the third step is to calmly proceed to improve on the worst, right? Like imagine the worst thing that could happen and then try to think of potential solutions to that situation. Like for example, if Basil were to die, and that's like the worst thing that can possibly happen, right? Then prepare your heart to accept it, okay? And then calmly proceed to improve on the worst. So what do you do? And nothing of value was lost. What? You are so mean to Basil. ひどいね、あんた。気にしないの？バゾ君死んだら。Wali kelasnya siapa sih? Nggak ada, ini bukan di kelas. Ini book club. It's hard because I have a lot of work these days, but Zeta's voice cheers me up. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for always supporting me. That's my words. Anyways. Anyways, calmly improve on the worst. If Buzzo died, it's okay. I'll get another Buzzo. Easy. Next. 네, 違うって。これじゃないよ。Okay, this is the question. Write it down. Okay, here are the things that you have to write down. There are 4 things. 한지민, thank you. 감사합니다. Knowledge is power. Francis Bacon. I don't think. Something seems a little different about that code, but okay. Anyways, 4. So Dale Carnegie says he can banish about 90% of his worries by taking these 4 steps. I feel like my English is getting worse just because I haven't streamed in like a while. Sorry. Jadi intinya bisa hilang 90% worry-nya kalau ngikutin 4 step berikut. Okay, so this is like what is this? Homework. 4 steps. Very easy. Homework now. Okay, number 1. Write down precisely what you're worrying about. Tulis dulu apa yang kalian cemasin sekarang. Apapun itu, keluarga, hubungan, apapun, teman, PR, apapun itu, kerja, apapun itu. Anything you're worried about. Oh, apparently the 4 steps can be shortened into 2 steps. Whatever, we're taking the hard way. I'm worried because no pen. No! There's a pen in the screen. Take my pen. I'm worried about my future. But my 3rd slide. 다메다요. Live in daytime compartments. Worry about things that is only for today. We don't know, you know? We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Anyways, next. Okay, once you write down what you're worrying about, list it all, right? If you have problems, friendship problems, family problems, list it all. And then write down what you can do about it. I know it seems like, what the fuck? That's all I think about, you know? But sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes we worry. It's all in our head and we don't really come up with... We don't really try to come up with things. We're just like... We do nothing about it. We're just like... We think about it, and then we think about it, and then we get sad, and then we get anxious. And then it's like a cycle, right? Apparently, when you write things down, it's easier to come up with solutions. If possible, list down the things that, for example, if you're worrying about, I don't know, what do people worry about? For example, you're worrying about, I don't know, like not liking your current job, for example. You want to do what you love, you want to do your passion or something, but you're worried about money, for example. Then the second step would be writing down what you can do about it, you know? For example, okay, I could potentially leave this one and then like maybe do my side job at like in the back, or maybe I could just go full on with my passion, you know? Or for example, if you're worried about like final work or whatever that is, write down what you can do about it. Like, why are you worried about it, right? Are you worried about not getting a good score? Are you worried about disappointing the people that is reviewing it? What can you do about it, you know? For example, okay, I just have to have better time management. I just need to spend 30 minutes each day, like, doing it. Pancake God, thank you. I'm worried I forgot to see. No! It's okay. It's okay. That's, oh my god, that's... that's... Okay, so let's see your SC. Skip class in uni, not graduate, bad job, no money, bad health, bad mental health, lost job, no food, die. But then again, it comes back to like the point, right? What are the chances of you dying if you just skip one class in uni? Like how many percentage of... What's the probability of that? Anyways, the third step. You know what? If you're worrying about skipping a class, then maybe just don't skip. Eliminate your worry by actually doing things that will prevent the worry. Aku udah melenceng banget dari bukunya, maaf lah guys. Balik ke bukunya ya. So, first thing is writing down precisely what I'm worrying about. Second, writing down what I can do about it. The third is deciding what to do. You know, you gotta decide what to do. All the plans that you wrote down, decide what to do. And then 4, this is the most important one. Starting immediately to carry out the decision. So, action. Action. I mean, if it's because of health issue, then there's nothing you can do about it. You should take a rest though. If you're actually health is very important. Take care of your health more. But don't worry if it's like, what's the like if you're not like if you're still going, that's fine, right? Kelasnya pokoknya nggak akan berakhir sampai semuanya nyatet. Nanti ada quiz di akhir. Hold on. Okay, so this is why writing it down is important. So this is like another quote from the book. Maybe I can try reading it in Dale's voice, but I don't know how he sounds like, so I don't know. I'm just gonna use some random.
I used to try to answer those questions without writing them down, but I stopped that years ago. I found that writing down both the questions and the answers clarifies my thinking.
それな。Iya. Jadi kalau di translate itu, dia tuh dulu tuh suka apa ya kayak gini. Mikirin apa worry-nya gitu, tapi nggak ditulis solusinya. Tapi akhirnya dia stop beberapa tahun yang lalu karena dia nyadar menulisin semua problem dan solutionnya itu tuh membebaskan pikiran dia gitulah. Jadi lebih jelas gitu. Yes. Is it your real voice? Yes. Yes. Next. What else? Where's my other slide? Yo! Other slide doko? Other slide doko? Oh, another highlight from the book. I actually like this section a lot as well. Satu-satu poinnya, keep busy. Tetap sibuk. Don't fuss about little things. Jangan terlalu musingin hal-hal kecil. Law of averages itu tentang kayak probability, apakah hal yang aku pikirkan ini bakal terjadi. Tuh. Cooperate with the inevitable. Menerima realita. And then put a stop loss order. Okay, I'm gonna explain this one by one. So, based on the book that I read, this book, yeah, when you're busy, when you are very busy, you have more, it's not that you have less worry, but you might not have so much time to think. You're going on you're like a robot, right? You're like a machine. You're like operating. You're just like, when you're busy working all day and then you're dead tired at home, you just wash your face, go to sleep. Sometimes you might have less time to worry. Maybe. I'm not saying that you must work yourself to death. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have more chance of worrying when you're doing nothing, you know? If you're just laying in bed, taking your afternoon nap, sometimes thoughts might pop up. If that happens, you could try distracting yourself with other things. Could be playing games, could be doing hobbies, if you have those. Keep your mind busy, yeah. If you keep your mind busy, you might have lesser time to critique yourself. Because, to be honest, our voices is our worst enemy, right? No one is more mean to us than us. We're always so mean to ourselves. Like, the things that we talk to the things that we make ourselves believe is literally things that we won't even say to other people. Like, we won't call our friends like stupid and useless, but we would call ourselves that. Why are we being so mean to ourselves? Should be more kind to ourselves. We only have ourselves at the end of the day, right? Boss, if we have Umami 3 and beyond, this begs the question, what number version is Basil? I have no time to think about it. Because I'm busy. Okay, anyways.
When you are busy, you will crowd out the worry in your mind.
That's what Dale says. Next, don't fuss about the little things. Okay, don't fuss about trivial stuffs, you know? We already have so much thoughts in our mind every day. We make little choices along the day. That makes us tired. You wake up, you have a choice on, you know, if you would rather sleep in, you know, wake up late, you know, snooze your alarm, or you have the choice to immediately wake up and seize the day. And then you have little choices like, do I drink coffee today or tea? Do I brush my teeth or no? You better be, by the way, but all those choices you don't even realize, right? We make so many little mini choices along the day. It makes us kind of tired. unknowingly tired. So that's why, like, there's only so much fucks you can give in a day. Don't give a fuck about things that don't really matter, you know? Little things. Like worrying, like for example, let's say worrying if your friend is gonna cancel your meeting today, or worrying if you're gonna I don't know, whatever that is. I'm so bad with like examples, even though I read the book. Like, there's so many good examples in this book, but I can't spoil you. You have to read by yourself for these examples because they are so good. Like, if you read the example in this book, you would be like, oh yeah, makes sense, you know? Wait. Well, none of my business can actually solve 50% of the problems, huh? What about 50%? None of my business. It's not like not caring at all, you know? It's choosing what you care about. Caring about the most, like, what is it? The most immediate, urgent problems at hand. Like, don't even think about, like, that, like, really hard project you might have to do and finish in a week, you know? Do the project that you're supposed to do today. And you know what? Thinking too much about what other people think about you. Don't let those things ruin your life, you know? Like, water, if you go outside and then you, for example, people stare at you, you might think, oh my god, is it me? Am I dressing weird today? Is it what's wrong with me? Don't ever think that way, because most of the time people are selfish and busy thinking about themselves. When you think that people are thinking about you, most of the time they're just thinking about themselves and how they look or how they act. Oh my god, I'm so awkward in social settings. This person might think I'm weird. Meanwhile, the other person is like busy, like thinking about something else. Like maybe like family problems at home. Like, who knows? Bioni, thank you. I'm not a happy person. I worry about large-scale things I can't control. So what I've decided to do is try to make the people I know happy now, even if it means super chatting dumb jokes and pickup lines. Hey, Bioni. Thank you so much. You know what? Your jokes make me happy. And again, it's hard not to worry, but I would highly recommend this book if you're interested. I'm not a good book reviewer. I've never reviewed a book before, so I'm awkward. But if me talking randomly badly reviewing this book is good enough, then late 1 hour, sorry. Should I stand in front of this classroom? Yes. Yes. You have to sit in the front. Okay, じゃあ次のポイントです。Love averages. Okay, let me drink. So when I read this book, I was like, what the fuck is this? Law of averages? What is this? Math? But apparently it's talking about like it's more like a question that you ask, oh, I'm dead. But do not worry, I am back. Anyways, ask yourself, how likely is it the thing that I'm worried about will happen? That I think I accidentally mentioned this one very early in the beginning of the stream. How likely is it the thing that I'm worried about will happen? Like, what's the probability, you know? What are the chances? What is the percentage and stuff? A little bit analytical, but you know, what are the chances? As a kid, we worry about so much things, right? We worry that our imaginary friend is gonna go away. We worry there might be monsters under our bed. Maybe as adults we worry about things too. We go to the beach, we worry about drowning. And then if it's raining and you're near a tree, you worry about, I don't know, getting struck by lightning. What are the chances? Not a lot of people experiences of that kind of situations. Maybe a few. But even if the thing that you're worrying did happen, then it goes back to writing things down. What can you do about it? Don't dwell on the past. If it has already happened, then it has happened. It's not like you can go back and change it. And the same way how you can't go to the future and like living in the future is very painful, you know? You're like 10 years from now I want to be this. So you start planning things starting from now on how to build that ideal life that you want to have in like 10 years. But in the journey you sacrifice your time, energy, relationships with family, friends, whatever, in order to achieve something that might or might not happen in 10 years. We don't know. If your past is cringy, let it be cringe. Just focus on not be cringe now. Let the unknown be the unknown. Sorry about the silence, I'm reading chat right now. My cringe inhibitors. Oh no! Stand back! He's cringing! Stand back! Anyways, how likely is it the thing that I'm worried about will happen? This is a rhetorical question for things that might or might not happen, you know? Like you meeting a new friend and then them, I don't know, hating you or something. I don't know. What's the probability? I feel like it's... Where is it? I think it's on page... I'm gonna... Whoa! あ、ごめん。マイク落ちた。ははは。マイク落ちた。What is? like a ratio. Not like Twitter ratio, Zoomers, okay? More like the probability, law of averages, you know? Like for example, if you cross a bridge and then you're like, oh my god, the bridge might collapse. What are the chances, you know? Like how many times have anyone, for example, anyone, you know, died from falling from that particular bridge? None? If none, then why are you worrying about it? Same with plane rides, I think. That's what the book says. If you can't sleep, you know, what is the probability of you dying? Some people can stay awake for like 20 days or something. I don't know. I might be wrong. Don't quote on me. Don't quote me on this. Yeah. This requires a little bit of thinking time. Number 3. Next. You can die because of that exactly, but what are the chances? If we're talking about anything, then anything could happen, right? I could literally go outside right now, trip on a banana trip, hit my head and have like head trauma or something. But what's the point in me worrying about going outside? I could be isekai'd. What's the worst thing that could happen if I get hit by a truck? I could be isekai. Nice. Okay, so number 4. Cooperate with the inevitable. If it's like going to happen anyway, and you can't do anything about it, accept it and move on. The worst thing you can do is literally thinking about it every day. For example, if you have like a I don't know. For example, if you have like a, if you know that you're gonna botch this like project or work or homework or anything, and there's nothing you can do about it. For example, you have to take a leave because of health issues and stuff. If it's going to happen, it has to happen and you can't do anything about it. Don't worry. If you're worried, you're gonna make your health worse. ちょっと待ってね. What page was it? Yeah, anyways, I was right. Basically, just try to bear with it. You will get through it. Sometimes time will heal, time will not, but for me, I personally believe that time does heal. It might take years, if not, but yeah. ちょっと待ってね。Oh, yeah. Stop fighting the inevitable, said L.C. McCormick in a Reader's Digest article. We release energy which enables us to create a richer life. You either go with the flow or you worry yourself to death, kinda. Interesting. Next. Put Zeta kalau baca buku duduk dengan formal atau sambil naikin kaki di kursi? Tergantung, tiduran kayaknya. Number 5. Like for me, the inevitable would be like, I don't know. Eventually leaving this world. I mean, we all do, but there's nothing you can do about it. The best thing I can do is live every day with doing things that matters. Life is too short. Temenku dulu ada, nggak pernah worry, nggak pernah belajar, mikir pasti lulus, endingnya ke DO itu gimana? Itu man, bukannya nggak worry itu, bukan berarti nggak responsibel. Itu mah temanmu emang nggak responsibel aja kalau misalnya dia nggak ada usaha. Harus ada usaha dong. Maksudku tuh cemas ketika kita tuh udah berusaha. Kita udah berusaha tapi masih cemas gitu tuh gak perlu soalnya gitu maksudnya. Cooperate with these nuts, yamete! This is not comedy stream. That's not worrying. That's literally not caring. You should care. You should care about things that are important. Okay, next. Put a stop-loss order on your worries. So you have to decide whether the thing that is giving you so much anxiety deserves that much attention or not. Stop-loss tuh kayak kayak bikin bisnis baru gitu kan? Kayak apakah kayak kita tuh harus ada waktunya di mana kita tuh kayak ngomong gitu loh kepada diri sendiri, stop gitu loh. Kayak ini tuh sepenting itu atau enggak? Sepenting apa sih? Dan ini balik lagi ke tadi yang hal paling buruk yang terjadi tuh apa gitu loh. Like, and it goes back to like what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Like, it's all about letting the past be buried. I'm too tired. No sleep. No sleep. No sleep. I know it's pretty late for everyone, including my viewers, but no sleep. Only right. There's quiz. Drink coffee. Okay, next. Don't have fears of the past and don't have fears of the future. Next. This is a good quote from the chapter Cooperate with the Inevitable. Cooperate with the Inevitable. If it's going to happen and you can do nothing about it, accept and move on. Yes. Good quote. Good quote, don't you think? There's a quiz, yeah. YouTube absent, oi! Oi! Write it down again. Okay. 지가 네. Okay. This is a good one as well. Slide niya nga to. Which book is this? Oh, the title is in bottom left. Oh my god, my throat. I'm gonna drink more. I sound like a robot. So, good working habits. Maybe the first one would be clearing your desk. But except those relating to the immediate problems at hand. Yes. Only the most important stuff. Things that is due today or in a few hours. Clear your desk, because then you worry about things that is still due for a very long time, right? I heard that cleaning your workspace clears your mind as well, like like subconsciously, because then you have a clear state to work on. I think it helps. I used to think, what's the connection with me having a clear desk and like a clear mind? But I feel like it does help. Like the cleaning myself, I hate. I hate the cleaning process, but it's somehow satisfying to have like a clear desk. Then you can like only focus on like the stuff that is you're meant to do in that moment. Oh, ちょっと待って. Where's my notes? What the fuck? Oh, I don't have notes for this one. Oops. Well, it's nice to have a clean desk for a day or two before it's messy again. Yeah, the reason why it's messy again in the day or two is because you're not building a good habit of cleaning things every time you're done with it. You're letting dirty dishes stack up, or documents and books spread out across the table. That's another book. That's another book. That's like that's this one. Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you want to keep your desk clear. Anyways. Nani? Nani ga atta? Ue. Ue timing? And then the next one is organizing. Organizing. So do you recommend it? How much do you rate it? I would rate it 4.5 out of 5. You can buy it if you want to. I would recommend it. I feel like even if you can't relate to some of the stories that is being used as an example in this book, I feel like it does leave an imprint in your mind. So I don't think there's anything wrong like reading this one. Like, if anything, you won't like, you'll get something out of it. Is the book single? The book is one of the books out of like all Carnegie's series, so it's probably not single. Yeah. Anyways, organizing, exactly. It's about organizing and then prioritizing. Make sure to, this. I'm also guilty of this as well. I used to like only do easy task first. It's a trick, you know? We're tricking our minds into like being productive when we're actually not. That's pretty sad. We're like, we do all this little task, right? We clean our room, we do stupid things that we're like, that is not really important, that doesn't have a due date. And then we feel productive, and then we're like, and then we have the excuse of, I'm so tired, it's so many things today. When we didn't even do the most important work that we should be doing. We keep putting it last. Don't put it last. Do it first. What do people say? Eat the frog? Yeah, eat the frog. Don't actually eat it though, but do the most important things first. Don't just do the easy task first. That's like you're tricking your mind into being productive when you're not. Also, speaking of productive is great, but don't focus too much on being too productive. When you're obsessive over being productive, you burn yourself out quickly, you know? And that's also another point. You should learn how to delegate. Like, are you a perfectionist? Are you the type of person who's like, nobody can do it as good as me, so I have to do this alone? You're in a group project and you're like, I don't trust my other friends that they'll be able to finish this. I'll do it all on my own. Or you're like, oh, I have to do this all by myself, you know? I'm gonna write this, record this, and then draw this, sing this all by myself, you know? Sometimes we have to learn how to delegate and have some people do it for you. Bukan joki ya. Bukan joki. Learning to let go and learning to set aside your pride and have people help you for once. Even if you think they're not doing a better job than you. Hi Kems, thank you. Super arigato. I overthink less now, cause whenever I notice that I'm going to that endless loop of worrying, I remember your words. I just do something productive with my time. Your words resonated well with me. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing something with your time. Hey, it's not life. It's not a race. It's like more like a marathon. So I'm glad if you're taking your time. Aku belinya sih online sih. Tapi aku buku ada offline online tergantung sih. Oh, have I mentioned that I like hard copy books? So all of my books are hard copy. Like, I don't like reading on screen because it hurts my eyes. Mataku perih, terus ngantuk. I like the smell of books. Like, begini. いい匂い。本ってさ、いい匂いだね。いい匂いでしょ。 and then you get to hear the pages ASMR. You know? The smell of a dead tree. And then the last point is solve it on the spot. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't put off your decisions. Don't be like, oh my god, I'm so worried about this. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. That's just gonna worry you even more. You're like, I'm gonna talk to my friend about, for example, a thing. Like, for example, your friend did something to you that you don't like and you want to discuss about it. You want to but then you're worried like, oh my god, what is my friend gonna think? Is our friendship gonna end? You worry about it and then you can't sleep, and then you worry about getting lack of sleep, and then you worry about waking up tomorrow, and then you worry about worrying, and it's a mess, right? So, if possible, do it now. If not possible to do it now, then don't think about it. Anyways, organize, deputize, supervise. Oh, and don't forget to do things in order of their importance. Interesting. Wait. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm like trying to make sure that I got all the points. Yeah, anyways, when you face a problem, solve it then and there. If you have the facts necessary to make a decision, don't keep putting off decisions. That's what the book says. Don't worry about not doing things perfectly. I'm also guilty about this. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So, and then I worry about the results, right? When I should be worrying about actually starting the project instead of worrying about the results. No, I don't have OCD. I don't. Yeah, so basically don't leave it for tomorrow if you can do it today. The reason why we're also always stressed out is also because of procrastinating, you know? Procrastinating means you're literally just prolonging your worries. You're not eliminating your worries. You're just putting it on hold, and it comes back tenfold worse. Because when you have unfinished work, it's like pebbles, you know? On the side of the road, it stacks up. And it gets worse. If you have something due next week and you procrastinate, it's on the back for you. It's in the back of your mind rent-free for the following week. And that sucks. That's why you're tired by the time the deadline is near every single time. You're tired because you literally have been keeping that needless worry in the back of your mind. Wait. How about UCD boss? No. No! UCDs! No! No. No! Oi! You can't trick me. You can't trick me. I'm smart. Okay. バカじゃないもん、私。 Oh, okay, so, this is like part 7 in a nutshell. So basically, 6 ways to prevent fatigue and worry and keep your energy and spirits high. ちょっと待って. Next slide then. Rest before you get tired. This is the first rule. I didn't write the rest because, no spoilers, but I can't put it on screen. I'm not allowed to, but I can read this for you. Wait. Basically, 6 ways to prevent fatigue and worry and keep your energy and spirits high. Wait. 6 cara mencegah rasa capek dan burnout. Rule number... What? Get well soon? Get well soon. That is something that will never happen. So, don't worry about it. Webs, makasih cuma mau denger suara Ue. Makasih. Makasih. Ue. Extra Ue for you. Ue. 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 Alright, so rule number 1. Rest before you get tired. Because people only rest when they get burned out. They're like, when is my vacation coming? When do I get a 6-month vacation? You keep thinking about it that way. It's better to take mini rests, because sometimes a longer vacation doesn't make you feel any better. You gotta rest before you reach that point of tiredness. I am guilty of this one as well. I do not rest. I'm a little bit of a workaholic. So I'm very guilty of it. I'm learning as well. I'm not perfect. I'm learning as well. I gotta take this advice. I should learn. Rest before you get tired so you don't get burned out, You don't get burned out if you rest before you get tired. Rule number 2. Learn to relax at your work. Okay, not everyone... not everyone is privileged enough to be able to relax at their work, especially if they work 9 to 5. It's a tough world out there. However, if you have time to stretch out, maybe a coffee break, you can go outside, maybe some fresh air, just a little bit of a break. If you can't afford to even take a break, 5 minutes out of your work, then you could try relaxing in other ways, like a slide doko. No slide. I can't put it on the screen for reasons. I'll read it for you, okay? Aku bacain aja. Nah, jadinya relax saat kerja gitu kan. Relax your muscles. If you can't rest your mind, then maybe your body. If not your body, then your mind. I don't know. Next, rule number 3. Rule number 3. Learn to relax at home. Okay, once you get home from a long day of work or school or whatever, learn to relax at home. Or if you have none of those, no work or no school, then relax at home. Resting doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing, You could be resting while playing a game. You could be doing something productive. For me, my rest would be doing things that I like in my spare time. Painting maybe? Reading a book? Mio arigato, thank you. This cat can read. Yomeru yo! Ui. Neko janai shi. Not a cat. Stupid. learn to relax at home. Okay, rule number 4. Rule number 4 is the good working habit that I mentioned earlier. This one. This is rule number 4. All of these. Rule number 4 is a lot, you know? And then, rule number 5. To prevent worry and fatigue, put enthusiasm into your work. Huh. Is this what people call, like, fake it till you make it? Wait. Well, yeah, I mean, it does make sense, right? If you're passionate about something and if you find something interesting, time flies by. If it's hard to find enthusiasm in your work, you can start little by little, you know? You can build a reward system for yourself. Like if you hate working out, for example, you can try maybe rewarding yourself every time you work out. We can see the cat paws holding your book. You're not fooling anyone. Excuse me? Excuse me? That is hands shaming. I don't like this. I'm not about that. Teacher Vestia, can I go to the bathroom or rest? Okay. I'll let you go to the bathroom. Next. Rule number 6. Remember, no one was ever killed by lack of sleep. It is worrying about insomnia that does the damage, not the insomnia. Ooh. Interesting. Jadi maksud bukunya tuh percuma ngecemasin tentang kalau kita kurang tidur gitu loh. Yang bahaya tuh bukan kurang tidurnya, tapi ngecemasin kurang tidurnya gitu. Ya dulunya bahaya sih, tapi lebih bahaya yang satu lagi sih. Because you know, because we already know that worrying is related to health issues and stuff. Okay. And then, so part 8 is very special in a way that part 8 is called How I Conquered Worry. 31 true stories. So it's like 31 real stories from real people. Obviously from real people, but so many people here, like economists, historians, founders of books, professors, so like people who told their stories about how they conquered worries. Memikirkan kurang tidur lebih bahaya daripada kurang tidur sendiri. Iya, dari bukunya sih begitu ya. ちょっと待って。Okay, there's another one. I'm not done yet. So, chapter 7. Oh, wait, this is not chapter 7. What chapter is this? Chapter... Huh? What? Oh, I thought it was chapter 18. I was like, what the fuck? Part 4. Part 4, chapter 18. Wait, so I was wrong. There's like... Gomen, there's like... 28 chapters or something, but like 8 parts. 間違った。ごめん。Okay, well, whatever. So part 4, chapter 18 is about Doing good deed for others. Rule number 1. Let's fill our minds with thoughts of peace, courage, health, and hope. For our life is what our thoughts make it. I guess so. I guess it makes sense though. Like, our life is really what our thoughts make it. Our subconscious thoughts is like it makes our life, right? Apa yang kita pikirkan itu yang membuat hidup kita sebagaimana Duh, aku bingung guys. Aku tuh susah nge-translate-nya kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia, soalnya bukunya Inggris kan. Jadi aku bingung. Sebagaimana sedemikiannya. In English, it's like, our life is what our thoughts make it. Help me out, please. Hidup kita berjalan selaras dengan pikiran kita. Ya, begitu. Ya, gitu. Makasih. Nah, udah gitu, kita adalah apa yang kita pikirkan. Nah, itu hidup kita adalah apa yang kita pikirkan, sebagaimana semestinya ya. So anyways, so rule number 1, let's fill our minds with thoughts of peace, courage, health, and hope. For our life is what our thoughts make it. Like, it does make sense though. If you constantly think that you're not enough, you're like, oh, I don't think I'm happy because I don't have a job that I want. I don't think I'm successful because I don't have 5 cars. I don't think I'm like whatever it is. I think I will always be alone my whole life and have no friends. Like, our life is what we think, right? If we keep thinking that way, then we might not make any effort to change that. Or if we keep thinking negatively about ourselves as well, for example, I will never be happy until I for example, get a good family, get like a good car, a good job, or whatever it is that you think, then you will never be happy. You're exactly what you think. Don't measure. It's like having a good value in your life. Like, you don't measure yourself based on those standards, based on things that might disappear, things that you don't even bring when you die. Like, when I get buried, I'm not gonna be buried with like my money, kinda. It's about enjoying what we have now, even if we don't have much. Things might change in the future. But having much money is fun. Well, I mean, yeah, duh. But you know, there's a reason why people with so much money is still unhappy, you know? It's right? It's like, there must be a reason why. It's the thoughts, right? It's the thoughts. Different worries. Okay, we're not going on this debate. Okay. Rule number 3. Oh, rule number 2. I'm sorry. So rule number 1 is, let's fill our minds with thoughts of peace, courage, health, and hope, for our life is what our thoughts make it. And then rule number 2 is, let's never try to get even with our enemies, because if we do, we will hurt ourselves far more than we hurt them. Let's do as General Eisenhower does. Let's never waste a minute thinking about people we don't like. There we go. That's rule number 2. Don't waste a minute thinking about people we don't like. Don't get even. Revenge, stupid shit like that, don't even try. Like, you know? Like, imagine how happy would they be if they know that they're living in your head rent-free. Don't even spare a single thought. No violence either. Okay, next. Rule number 3. Oh, A. Instead of worrying about ingratitude, let's expect it. Ah! Oh, I remember this one. I did read about this one. So basically, people will be so unhappy if they expect if you're doing something for other people out of, in quotation marks, out of kindness from your heart, and then you start to expect gratitude from them, and then you don't get it, and then you're unhappy, right? Like maybe some parents might feel that way, like they do everything for their child and their child just abandons them, for example. Ingratitude, but what can you do about it? Let's start expecting it. Oh, no, it's not no expectations. The book literally says, let's expect ingratitude. That's pretty negative, but... Like expecting the worst out of people? I don't know. To put it bluntly, harus ikhlas, betul. Nggak bisa expect banyak-banyak, nggak bisa kita kasih kado. Jangan expect orang tuh wah seneng banget bilang terima kasih, bakal kasih balik. Nggak semua orang tuh menjalani. It's also another thing, you know, expecting people to behave like how you do. Like, for example, you see a person in another situation similar to yours and you're like, why do they do that? If it was me, I wouldn't do it. But that person is not you. You have not walked in that person's shoes, and that person has not walked in your shoes. You probably lived in different environments, different backgrounds, different families, have different people teaching you different things, different values, different worldviews. So, if you see a person just acting like completely out of you're like, what the hell is wrong with this person? I would never do that. I would never do such a thing. Like, I wouldn't ghost someone, for example. I wouldn't ghost my friend's text. Why would they do this to me? And that's another victim mentality, right? People can do all the things they want to you. People can do bad shit to you. It's just a matter of how you deal and accept it. That there will always be people who is not contributing to your happiness. For example, expecting living in gratitude so that we can move on and progress our life because of karma will pay for it. I don't think about it that way. I just feel like, you know what? Like 10 years from now, will I still be mad at this? No. If not, then like, who cares, you know? Like, you know how like in like dramas and stuff, like people would hate each other back in school, and then like 30 years later they're with like new families and they have a reunion, kinda. Like in the moment it might seem like a big deal, but for example, like 40 years from now you might not even care that much. But thank you. Hi Zeta, thanks for the live lessons, I guess. Oi, thank you. Zeta, can you rate our wedding book? Get well soon. Does the book even exist? Anyways. So that's rule number 3, right? 3A. Instead of worrying about ingratitude, let's expect it. Number B would be, let's remember that the only way to find happiness is not to expect gratitude, but to give for the joy of giving. It's the happiness of giving, I guess. Yang penting tulus gitu. Tulus memberi. Kalau nggak tulus mendingan nggak usah gitu kali. Daripada kita expect apa sih orangnya untuk melakukan sesuatu balik gitu. Apparently gratitude is like a cultivated trait. So if someone from early on in your life teaches you gratitude, it might stick with you longer into your adult years probably. Rule number 4. Count your blessings, not your troubles. Rule number 5. Let's not imitate others. Let's find ourselves and be ourselves. For envy is ignorance and imitation is suicide. Okay. I haven't read this one. Did I? I think I skimmed through this one. Anyways, be yourself, kinda. Like, it's like you can still be yourself, but like, be better, I guess. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be better. For yourself. Don't do it for others though. Don't change for others. Don't be like, I don't know, like matching yourself to other people's tastes. Don't be like that. Rule number 6. When fate hands us a lemon, let's try to make a lemonade. Rule number 7. The reason why I did rate this 4.5 out of 5 is because I feel like this part is a little bit, I don't know. It has some like fair good points in it, but at the same time, I don't know, seems a little too idealistic for me, I guess, but I don't know. It might help for some people, however. Rule 7, let's forget our own unhappiness by trying to create a little happiness for others. When you are good to others, you are best to yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Being good to others. And for me, I will add this, my personal thought on this. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, just like treat yourself like your own best friend. If you ever feel like you would do anything for your friend, make sure you have that feeling towards yourself as well. Often too optimistic? Yeah, I don't really like... If it gets too optimistic, then I just... However, there are some really good points, like the ones that I mentioned in the previous slide.
Wait.
Yeah. Again, if let's see. Get a good night's sleep, you know? Oh, there was like a story about this man who like went to the doctors and the doctor was like, あ、ちょっと待って、喉が痛い。My throat hurts. Oh my god, how am I gonna stream tomorrow? Anyways, I talk too much, but it's okay, it's a book review. Anyways, as I was saying, where was I? I think I was saying something really important. なんだっけみんな。なんだっけ okay, about this man. So, about this man that went to a doctor. This is like a real story from the book, okay? From the book, not from me. I'm not reading this. I'm trying to remember this from what I've read. Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing. So basically, this man went to the doctors. And he was like, the doctor was like, "Hi, you don't have enough time to live. Like, you might have like a few months or something. Like, I think a year. I don't remember. So, anyways, so the old man was like, oh my god. So this is like a successful business. No. What happened to my accent? What happened to my accent? Business. Yeah, but so this man is like a successful businessman, right? Businessman. A successful a successful businessman. Anyways, a successful businessman, and basically, ちょっと待ってね。Maybe if I, you know, maybe if I, like, use all of, like, let me open the chapters. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待って。はい。Okay, I found it. So basically, since he's a successful businessman, but he's on his dying bed, so he's like, okay, might as well just travel. If I'm going to die in a year anyway, might just travel, you know? So he traveled around the world, and he bought like a coffin on his trip, on his boat. Cause like he was like so ready, you know? He was like, if I'm gonna die anyway during my trip, like I might as well like order a coffin already, right? So it's like practical. And basically, you know how like the doctor doesn't allow him to like eat certain food because of his health? He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat whatever I like if I'm gonna die, you know? He's like eating all the bad shit and stuff, and he's like, I don't care. What's the worst that could happen? And so basically, he did that, went on a trip, world trip, and you know what? Went back. For some reason, he's healed. Literally went back and lived kinda long. Literally, I think it was it was all like health problems due to like him stressing out about his business, since he's supposed to be like a successful businessman, right? The coffin, I don't know what happened to the coffin. I'd like to think that he probably lived a hopefully a stress-free life after that, but I'm not saying, hey, okay, people are gonna be clipping the stream and then taking things out of context. I am literally just reading things from the book. I hope you don't take me things out of context. I am not telling anyone to not take their meds or not to listen to their doctors, okay? It is always recommended to listen to professionals. Don't listen to me. Don't take my advice. I am just an anime girl. Who is reading a book? Okay? If you don't trust an anime girl, I wouldn't trust myself either. I'm just literally reading this book and sharing it with you, so I'm not telling you to buy a coffin and go on a world trip. If you are unhealthy, make sure to eat healthy food. Don't go fuck it and then start, messing up your life or something. Oh, this is very interesting. So, remember when I told you I didn't have like a good example for the what is this called? Like for the 4 steps. Remember the 4 steps I talked about? My coffin is already on the way. No! No! 진짜 다음에요. Don't die. Live your best life. It's not time yet. One-way ticket so you don't go back? ダメだって。やばい。Oh, okay, ちょっと待ってな。So this one. So there's a story in this book about this person who invested in a business and then like he lost like so many, like a huge amount of money. And then this is what they did. Step 1. Analyze the situation fearlessly and honestly and figured out what was the worst that could possibly happen. No one was going to jail me, that was certain. There was also a chance that I would lose my position and lose all $20,000 that we had invested. Step 2. After figuring out what was the worst that could possibly happen, I reconciled myself to accept it if necessary. I said to myself, this failure will be a blow to my record and it might possibly mean the loss of my job, but if it does, I can always get another position. Conditions may be much worse, but after discovering the worst that could possibly happen, I relaxed after that. Step 3. From that time on, I calmly devoted my time and energy to try to improve upon the worst which I had just accepted mentally. So now, I just have to figure out ways how to reduce the loss of $20,000 that we faced. Yeah, that's like an example. Not my example. I think another one was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, remember the guy? The story about the guy that traveled? Yeah, so apparently he was using the same technique. So he was like, first, I asked myself, what is the worst that could possibly happen? The answer was death. Second, I prepared myself to accept death. I had to. There was no choice. The doctor said my case was hopeless. Third, I tried to improve the situation by getting the utmost enjoyment out of life for the short time I had left. If I had gone on worrying about boarding that ship, I have no doubt that I would have made the return voyage inside my coffin. But I relaxed, forgot about all my troubles, and this calmness of mind gave me a new burst of energy which eventually saved my life. Yeah, so basically, those are just 3 things, right? That I mentioned earlier. Ask yourself what is the worst that can possibly happen, accept it, and then improve on the worst. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm not gonna spoil much. There's like so many chapters. There's like 28. I only covered like a bit. Did you enjoy it? Uwe, good night, Chef. Good night, Hitoshi, makasih. Looks very versatile today, very nice. Thank you. Keyakusha, arigato. Don't worry, make us worry, Zeta Sensei. Please get enough rest and take care of your health. Thank you, but I am taking care of myself. Don't worry about me. Oh, see? Don't worry about me. I told you. Don't worry. Don't worry, that's gonna be my favorite thing to say next. Don't worry. I'm not even worrying about it, so you shouldn't worry. Don't worry. That's the thing, right? Don't worry for my sake, you know? Don't worry for my sake. Like, if I'm streaming late at night up until this point, see, I'm still streaming at 12 a.m. Don't worry for me. Don't worry about me not getting enough sleep, because I do get some sleep during the day, so like, don't worry. People are like, sleep. Why? Why? You should worry about your own problems if you have any. Meguro-san, arigato. Arigato, Zeta Sensei. Arigato, Sensei じゃない。だけどね。Yee-Mao, thank you. Oh, Yee-Neko, thank you. Thanks for today's lessons, Teacher Zeta. Thank you. Arigato. Yes, it's okay. Zeta is fine with me. Sleep together? Wait, I should change like the slide or something, whatever. Exactly. Isn't that cute? We wait for each other until we end our stream. Did you end your stream yet? I think she ended. I mean, she wouldn't be here if she hasn't ended yet, but... Anyways, don't worry about me. Stop worrying. Start living. That's literally the title. Start living now. Yes, I ended mine. Now I wait for you. You're gonna scoot over. Oh, now I gotta end the stream. Now I gotta end the stream. Anyway, so... Quiz time. Quiz time. What's the question that I prepared again? Okay, this one. This is the quiz. To overcome worry, live in... blah 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 blah. Wait. Do you need a hint? Nope. 3 words. coffin ダメだよ。ダメだって。やめて、その冗談。やめて。Live in? Oh my god, you guys forgot about it. No! I told you to write things down. Live in denial じゃないよ。じゃない。Live in halu salah total. Multiple choice, please. Damn it. Live in worry? No! That's the opposite of the title. What's the point in me talking for 2 hours straight? Okay, fine. Hint. The hint is, not worrying about the future or the past and to embrace the moment. It's like a term from the book. Like a popular term from the... term de nani? A popular term from the book. Live in... day... Oh my god. Thank you! Somebody said it! Somebody said live in daytime compartments. Yes! もうダメだ。ダメだ。ダメだ。No one is listening. ダメだ。That's on the slide though. Nope. How? In daytime compartments. No, it's not the same as the present. It's a little bit more specific. It's like a day, you know? Okay, here's you talked for too long, I forgot. What the fuck? I'll end the stream now then. You want me to talk for 10 minutes only? Okay, who said this? Who said this quote? So,
let's be content to live the only time we can possibly live. From now until bedtime, anyone can carry his burden however hard until nightfall.
who is that from? Albert Einstein. Wah, nggak ada yang jawab bener, nggak bisa pulang nih. Robert Louis Stevenson, yes! Who is it? Paul, thank you so much. You said the full name. Okay. Okay. So, they all said something about banishing 90% of his worries by taking a few steps. How many steps are there? $14? What the hell? Where did you get 14 from? 7 in here. You're just saying 7 because I'm here. Zeta 7, Agent V7. 69. Ih, kalau mau ngeles yang gampang, yang bisa dipercaya gitu kek. At least 2. 7-Eleven 11. That's my birthday. Okay, 4. The answer is 4. もうやばいって。Okay, this one is easy. How many parts?
ウェイ
How many parts does this book have? Diego, thank you. Today's my birthday. Please don't say something to me. Happy birthday. Thus, thank you. 10,000 steps per day. I don't have legs, so I can't walk. Eight chapters. 8 parts. Exactly, yeah. 8 parts. 8 parts. Betul, 8. 8 betul. Okay, what's the name of the author? What's the name of the author? Dale-san. 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 They somebody wrote it like Dale-san. I can't help but read it in Dale-san instead of Dale. Tanigo. いや、それは違う。Dale? Dale? 合ってるよ、Dale. Okay, next. I think I wrote a few points here that I didn't mention earlier, but before I go, I'll say it. So, establish your schedule for the next day before you go to bed, so you have less things to think about. The more you cut off like mini decisions during the day, you will find less worry to think about the next day. And then do not focus on other people's faults, instead look at their qualities. Yeah, don't constantly look for other people's faults. That's sad, and you're wasting your own precious time. Don't hold on. Yeah, and then good working habits: clear your desk, do things in order of their importance. When faced with a problem, solve it right then and there. And to prevent fatigue and worry, you have to rest before you get tired, because fatigue accumulates with astonishing rapidity. Karena rasa capek itu numpuk gitu sih. Numpuknya cepat betul sih. Numpuknya cepat. So I guess with that notes, I think I will let you guys sleep. Rest before you get tired. So I'll let you guys rest now if you want to. I will also rest. I have a very early collab tomorrow. I hope I wake up in time. Yeah. See you. Arigato. Zeta. I'm sorry if I didn't see any. If I missed any super chat, I promise I'll read it in the next super chat stream. Okay? Aku baca semua donasi juga. Donasi apa sih? Donasi. Always no, makasih. Seandainya kuliah dulu aku diajar Zeta Sensei 2 jam lebih fokus. Arigato, Profesor. Profesor じゃないよ。プロフェッサーじゃないよ。エージェントだから。 Don't change my...
Wait.
Don't change my job! Don't change my job for me. Anyways, all the things that I've said, it's literally, if possible,
Wait.
like, just know that it's from the book, kinda, or if I get something wrong or slightly off, it's because I prepared the stream in a hurry, kinda. So, let's see each other in the next book review. Book club. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye everyone. Zeta. Thank you. Makasih. Bye-bye. Bye. Udah ditungguin Ella. Bye. Oh yeah, homework. Homework. What homework should I give to you guys? Homework for tomorrow? I won't think about it then, but you guys have homework for tomorrow. Bye. Good luck. You gotta figure out the homework by yourself. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Figure it out.